And on the 8th day, God looked down on his planned paradise and said, I need a caretaker. So he made a farmer. The orchards of Symms Family Ranch are blessed with rich volcanic soil on the hills overlooking the Snake River. This land produces some of the best quality and flavored fruit in the world. Symms Fruit Ranch was founded in 1914 as an 80-acre homestead with 8 acres of fruit trees. Today, the family-owned and operated company encompasses over 5,000 acres, producing over 25 varieties of apples, cherries, peaches, apricots, nectarines, plums, pears, wine grapes, and onions. Now in the 5th generation of active family management, the fruit ranch, located in Sunny Slope, southwest of Caldwell, Idaho, delivers premium quality fruits to customers both domestically and internationally.
Milo Mertz, my dad, is one of the owners. My great-great-grandparents, Thomas and I's great-great-grandparents, started it back in 1914. And we've been working here since we were little kids, so I guess now we're kind of getting more of a serious job out here being a crew boss for these guys. It's been pretty fun.
My name is Thomas Symms. I'm the son of Dar Symms. Yeah, we just want to pick the highest quality fruit and get it to as many people as possible. But then they realize that we have something good here, and they just keep coming back to it every year.
My name's Keith Green, foreman at Symms. I've been around here since I was 7 years old, and so I have a little bit of a loyalty to them. So, not a little bit, I have a lot of loyalty to them. Quality, quality, quality. They'll come back again to buy if it's quality produce. If it's less than that, then they'll probably move on and buy from someone else. So you got to make sure it's the best thing you can put in the box.
This history merged the Idaho Department of Correction with Idaho Correctional Industries and the strong standing legacy of Symms Fruit Ranch over half a decade ago when they began employing incarcerated residents from local facilities south of Boise. Through these partnerships, the residents and future members of our communities learn new work skills and begin to understand the loyalty that goes into quality service and dependability, which Symms Fruit Ranch has dedicated themselves to for over 100 years. The trusted dedication and commitment Symms has shown our communities has been a cornerstone to the relationships they now have with the IDOC resident workforce. They embrace these people as valued members of their workforce and give them the tools to be successful and to build confidence, earn personal respect, and provide for those they love by building on positive work ethics that produce above industry wages to incarcerated persons.
My goal, my responsibilities as the work project lieutenant is there's multiple aspects to what it is that I'm trying to accomplish. Symms, being one of our primary clients, gives the men and women that work for them not only just an opportunity to get out and make a wage, but to start reestablishing their own self-worth or their own self-trust, building respect within themselves by establishing that trust in their fellow man, whether it be a fellow resident or a crew supervisor. The owner of Symms is a spectacular individual that works hard to build relationships with the people that are in our care. So trying to capture that and integrate this dynamic relationship into something that's going to evolve into years worth of benefit and opportunity for future generations of work projects employees.
You're just glad to be out in the open. I mean, being reintroduced into society actually gives you a little bit of a lesson, lets you be thankful for, the opportunities that you're being given.
I've been working for Symms approximately 2 months. I sort and package their produce. Yeah, it's going to certainly benefit the reintegration into society, also acclimate when I'm released so I have a better chance of not backsliding in the future. Yeah, I have a sense of pride in anything that I do, so when I come to work, I work hard and I do the best that I can.
That's what we're trying to accomplish. I think that changing that dynamic, changing the perception of what an incarcerated individual is and what they look like out in our community really needs to be the focus. I think when we identify someone in our care, I think the emphasis needs to be on that one word, care.
I made the decision a couple years ago to change my life, and through a lot of hard work because of the setbacks that I caused for myself. I finally made it over here to the farm and got on these work projects, and it's given me a sense of responsibility, man. I feel like a man again. I feel like a member of society again. Heck, driving around on this tractor, I've never felt so free in the last 10 years, so it's a real good thing.
I've been in prison since August 31st of last year, and I started working for Symms in June, end of June. So yeah, it's my first season. I love it. The people are amazing. The work, probably the best thing I've done in a long time. Back home, I do something very similar, but with cattle. And so being here and being able to be out in the community and actually work with the people here is it's been a really good experience.
I think that changing that dynamic, changing the perception of what an incarcerated individual is and what they look like out in our community really needs to be the focus.
Being more productive with the community and society, in each and one of us, to better ourselves in life.
Why do you come out here?
Because I enjoy it.
You enjoy it?
Yes, sir. For my children.
I actually like it a lot. You know, it's pretty. They're all inclusive and they're very supportive of like people who, you know, are going through transitions or who don't necessarily have a lot in this world. And I think it's cool that like they are just all inclusive for everybody. You know, and they don't judge anybody, and they're just like a really very cool thing to look for.
I'm able to say for when I get out, like I have so much time that everything that I'm building for, I'll be able to have a place to go to when I get out. I'll be able to have a car. Like I'll have money in my pocket for the things that I need when I get out, so I'm not running back to old behaviors to try and take care of myself.
A lot of these people work really, really hard every single day to take care of our clients, which takes care of our community, because these clients, agriculture is what feeds our communities. That's what puts food on our table, every one of our tables. And the men and women out here doing this work are those people. They're our neighbors. They're the people caring for us, and we don't even know it. We need to change that dynamic. We need to change the perception of what goes on in these environments.
I think it's good because our mindset is already in that mode of working, getting up every day, being productive, making our time useful, feeling good about ourselves. You know, I think that's a huge factor, especially with, I think a big part of the incarcerated community are drug addicts. So, that self-motivation, that feeling good about yourself, feeling good about what you're doing every day, and, making money, learning new skills, knowing that we're going to get out with something.
I've worked for Symms a little over 2 years. Done a little bit of everything, and I enjoy it. I honestly do. They treat us like we're people, not like we're inmates. It's nice.
I've been working for Symms for 3 weeks, and I enjoy it.
They work hard and they give it their best.
It's different. It's different from working in the other crews. We've worked in like the California crews, the other crews that just come in from Idaho and stuff like that. And these guys are they're not as fast, and we have to show them, because they're not used to it. But they're good guys. They pick, they work. We just kind of have to show them, because they've never done it before. It's pretty fun being out here though with them.
Great bunch of guys who work hard. They're good guys.
The Idaho Department of Correction and Idaho Correctional Industries are dedicated to service. Service to the companies we contract to the state of Idaho, and to the residents housed at the facilities across the state. With that in mind, our goal is safety first and then integration to the community.
It's helping me out once I get out in the community. I top out in 3 months, and I love my job.
Being able to partner with companies like Symms Fruit Ranch allows us to not only help our local businesses, but it helps transition our residents back into our communities as responsible, hardworking, tax-paying members of our great state.
It had to be somebody who'd plow deep and straight and not cut corners. Somebody to seed, weed, feed, breed, and break and disc and plow and plant and tie the fleece and strain the milk and replenish the self-feeder and finish a hard week's work with a 5-mile drive to church. So God made a farmer.